It's Tracy on second down. They started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Sent to the ground by Pete Werner.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Saints into the dime for this third down. Throw here, third down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3 and out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
That's taken on the 7. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Saints take over first down 10 at their own 15-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. And all right, Brock, here's first and 10.
19, Tiger, 60 Bobcat, 60.
Airing it out to start this drive. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
19, 18.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Go! 68. Check smash. Hurt.
First carry here for the rookie from Texas Christian. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Brian Burns coming up with the stop.
Okay, that's a run to toe-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door.
Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Gray now on the return. Making some progress here. And what a great start for their series. He's all the way up close to the 45-yard line before stepping out.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
First down, Giants.
First down now, ball at the 33. Darts out of the shotgun. Throwing to the back of the end zone. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Giants making a one-point game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Moore with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The return. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Next, let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk step, Franco 80.
The give for the first time to Rachaad White. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Trying to throw this from the gun. That's going to be caught by Cooks. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. So that brings up second down.
I love that. I mean, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Here we go, set. 60 back, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hey, check that, street. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
To the air on third and long. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Go!
Now a give on the counter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point. Throwing it on second down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Saints first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the start of the second. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6.
Let's go now. Cougar knock.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 7-yard line.
Panther 60. Cowboy 80.
Check call.
Roll.
Back to the well again. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
No gain on the play.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Got it. Ready?
Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this.
Ready? Turn 19. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. Well, he's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Saints. First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that 1st down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Here we go. Set. Rock. Ready.
Go to him again. And he's still going backwards as they get him behind the line. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
3rd down from the gun. Chased out to his right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Carlson's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Gray now on the return. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. And start on the ground here. Tracy. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Going play action with Dart. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Elijah Moore on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. The Giants using their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll look to throw. Forced out to his right. That's complete to Kamara on the check down. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. This is not going to get it done on third down. They catch it behind the line. This goes for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
On to punt on fourth down. It's Bradley Pinion. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in prime time. Pulled in at the 20. He found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. So first and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, here's Dart. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. The ball is out. This one bounces out of bounds right at the lines, but it'll stay with the offense here.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. But sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Dart now against the blitz. Dumped off to his running back. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Throwing on first down. It's Dart. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
Dart gonna throw again. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Buys time, rolling right. He's making a bid for it. Give him 8 on that one. And it's good for a New York first down. Timeout comes, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They've got first down here from the 36. Putting a receiver in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Throwing on 3rd, here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On first down, here's Darks. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's second down. Out of the gun this time, here's Darks. He's got it. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take the lead just before halftime. Justin Tucker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants take a 4-point lead.
Saints 10.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Moore with a return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
It's first and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 79 Broncos, go!
They'll throw to begin this drive. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
It's a gain of 32
We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans.
First down.
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
The 39-yard line.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Warriors, 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Looking to throw here. Got for big yards on the right side. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. The Saints call their third and final timeout. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Ready, ready. Hawk, Mustang 19. Hey, check.
In the red zone on first. Buying some time right. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
7 bucks. Come on. Set. Bronco 80.
Throwing it again here. Chased out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Carlson's kick is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. One last play before the break. Back to throw it. Escapes out to the left. He's running with it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up.
Let's go.
Throwing now off the play action. This one's to Andrews outright. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
It's Kamara on 3rd down. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Looking quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, ready.
They'll throw here on 1st. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Trap 60, trap 60. Dragon 60. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Working now from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And he has this down to the 34. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Cade, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Warriors 70. Go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take the lead right away in half number 2. Bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
70, Hawk 70. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 Lions. Go win him, go win him.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Forced out to his right. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And they aren't going to get there. He's pushed out of bounds, and the try for 2 does not work. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Gray now on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Darts out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great Great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Darts looking to throw. Throwing deep here for the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Third down now. Here's Darts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Looking to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Iona Saker. And the Saints have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
Turnover on downs.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80. Check. Hurt.
Dive play straight ahead. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. And really create some indecision now defensively.
They're going to try and throw it here. Gets it to him on the screen. Still working past the 40. Works the sideline inside the 35. And they finally get to him at the 15. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Here we go. Panther 60. Hey, check that. Hurt. Right there, hurt. Ready?
White trying this straight ahead. I wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at 2nd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
19. Come on. Viking 18. Go.
Again, this is White. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Saints parlay the interception into points. It's after a shot, white touchdown. Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints push the lead up to 12.
Saints 26, Giants 14. Daniel
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Here's Devin Singletary on the return. Making some progress here. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at the line. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, here's Dart. He's going to push one deep down the right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little giant after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Quick slant caught by Neighbors. And he stopped cold at the spot. Oh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
And the Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Dart now. Escapes the pocket. A lateral goes haywire. It's out. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Looking for his wide receiver there.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium. Every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Tag! Coconut Big Lion! Ready!
Up the middle, here goes White. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 21-yard line.
Let's go now!
Pass play now. Gets this one to Andrews. Attacking the screen. Look at his defense, getting him down behind the line.
The tackle made.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed, when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
65 catch! 65 catch!
3rd and long for him here. Getting out to his left. He's going for it himself. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. Carlson's kick is good. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
Those 3 points make a comeback that much more difficult. Now 2 touchdowns got to be scored, and that 2-point conversion.
On the return, this is Singletary. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. New York to the line. First and 10. To throw. Here's Dart. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Marcus Jones. And the Saints are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Saints take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42.
Let's go. 70 Timber. Hurt. Hurt. Right there. Hurt. Ready,
Out of the pistol. Here's White. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Pass play on first and 10. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
14-yard line.
It's White on the give. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ready, go. Panther 60. Panther 60. 79 Broncos. Let go.
Here he goes, third and long. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints have likely locked up the win right there. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. One after from Carlson is up and good. And the Saints grow the lead now to 22 points.
Giants 14.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. One play action with Dart. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He's got it inside the 25. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
A gain on the play of 58 yards. And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing on first down. It's Dart. Passes Collar on the sideline. By Slayton. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the red zone now. Flush down now to his left.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
and goal. It's Dart. Escapes out to the left. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Here we go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive.
Yeah, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right. It certainly wasn't.
And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down. The Giants using their first time out. 3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
Here we go, here we go. 6, Buffalo 18.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. It's caught right side by Johnson. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt fight's deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Dart setting in the throw here. Gets him on the in route. And he's tackled for a short gain. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a pickup at 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 10-yard line.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Giants losing by 14. 2nd down now. They need 7. Darts back to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That's complete inside the 35. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line.
A gain of 61 yards. And the Giants first down. It's a pickup of 61 yards. First down, Giants.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You want throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Dart gonna throw again. Buys time, rolling right. That one's brought in by Fedoni. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. 3rd down, Tracy gets it. And he gets this forward to the 19. Trying to set this up quick. On 1st down, here's Dart. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue. That's why the QB had to get rid of it.
Once again, from the 19-yard line, it's 2nd and 10. Dart out of the shotgun. And that was probably intercepted. Picked off by Jonas Sanker.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Get it.
There's a toss to White. Running in the red zone. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. Carlson now to add one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints stretch their lead to 21.
43, Giants 22.
All set now for the kickoff. On the return, this is Singletary. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So it's a win for the Saints. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Huard, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.